Hey, Jack. Let's see. Oh boy, I got way too much kitchen. Opposite dang it. Whoa, and the Dutch angle. Woo! Yeehaw. There, that's better. Still a lot of kitchen, but at least that's a better angle. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. How are you today? You're muted? Okay. I'm gonna move this forward a little bit. Got the chair behind it to make sure the puppy doesn't knock it over. Oh boy, I don't know what else exciting to tell you. I took out my feet though, didn't I? Oh, well. There you are. Hey, I can hear you a little bit, but you sound a little gravelly. Hopefully that was it. Yeah, I think that's better. A little bit of loss up there, but it's okay. We'll see how it goes. Oh, so for Monday, I got a new routine. It's not ready yet, but by Monday, I hope I have the up and running for you. I'm gonna pull forward just a little bit more. I really, where are you, Jack? I'm having a hard time hearing you. Let me turn volume all the way up. Okay, yell at me. Nope, gone. Oh, that's what was happening. Darn it. Oh, that's just crazy. We're not doing that. There you are. That's what's going on. Is you're coming and going. I think you've got a bad Wi-Fi, and I've lost my. There you are. Now I can hear you. You were off for a second there. Every week I play this game. You're just not usually on here early enough to see it. I think we're going to be back here. I think that'll do it. Like I said, try to get a little even with the floorboards, so it's not quite so crazy angle. Way too much kitchen. Way too much the wrong way. There we go. That's about as good as it gets.
You know what I would suggest dropping off the meeting. I would leave the meeting and then return.
I still can't hear you, Jack. Say it again. Oh, you can't hear me either. Great. Is that better? Jack, is that better? No. Ow. Hey, Mike. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good, because Jack and I are having trouble hearing each other, so I thought maybe I have to put my headphones, but yeah, I don't have to. Oh, good.
Yeah, no, you sound, well, I was going to say normal, but I don't know you, so I don't know how normal that would be.
Yeah, I have friends that might dispute that with you.
Well, we must have the same friends. I actually spell it differently. I spell it fiends. I dropped the R.
Fiends, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have many fiends in my life, thank goodness. I will say that I have a puppy, and she might decide to join in or
Cool.
make a voice. Just an FYI.
Okay.
Make myself the big person. And then I'm gonna spotlight me and then try to gallery view so I can at least see you guys. There, that one. I want this one. There, no. Okay, that should be fine. Boy, it may only be the 3 of us, before 5 of us, because I know Susan's out there too. But we have 2 minutes, so we'll see. Mike, have you done Tai Chi before?
No,
Neither one of you? Is it Terlin?
right,
Yes.
correct.
Yeah. Great. Don't want to mispronounce somebody's name, botch it horribly. So you're at week 5. How's it been?
Oh, it's fine. Great, superb.
Yeah, it's going. It is good.
So we got a couple more minutes. Obviously, and I'll say it again if anybody else shows up. I'm here in my kitchen. It's the best sight line I've got in my house. The other thing I'll say while we're here early again is it's better to have a hard surface than carpet, just because less likelihood of catching an edge. And again, same thing with either lace-up shoes or barefoot. Your choice.
Yeah, this is where we are.
Yeah. So like I said, just be conscious if you decide to step out that you're going to be picking up and moving, not sliding if you're on carpet. That's the one thing. Because of course, most Tai Chi is outside in the park, so it's all good. Oh, I lost Jack again.
Maybe he's restarting to be able to hear.
Yeah, I don't. We have trouble sometimes. Jack is one of the Cancer Welfare alumni who we've kind of got a good bond going. That class, I got 2 folks out of that class that are pretty frequently hanging out with me, so that's always good. He's trying again. Poor guy.
Well, now he's muted though.
Yeah, he's muted. So I'm going to chat with him a little bit.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and mute so I can.
Yeah, we're like I said, we'll give it a couple minutes.
Yeah, life is good.
Yeah. And then if more folks hop on, Mike, I'll actually hop off a little bit earlier than the hour just so that you all can chat. I can hear Jack a little bit. Yeah, see, they keep bombing out. I don't know. So. Okay, so it's a little bit afternoon. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll do our warm-ups. I'm gonna yell at you, Jack, I swear. Tai Chi is more about internal energy versus external for Mike and Terlin. So it's going to be soft movements. You're going to think what could be gentler, what could be softer, what could be freer. You're not, we're going to do a little punch, but it's going to be a soft punch, soft hand, gently moving into your front leg and being nice to yourself, basically. The goal in life is to be nice to yourself in this class. So that being said, we'll start with warm-ups. We'll float our hands up, tuck back, going on forward, and you're going to follow your hands down with your head and your eyes. Come on up. Come back. If you want to incorporate it with your breathing, you're going to breathe your hands up. You're going to exhale your chin back. Breathing in. Breathing out. Couple more times. One more. You're going to take and breathe out as you drop your left hand down, tilt your head to the right. Same thing, other side. Just warming up as we start our process here. Even though Tai Chi is gentle movement, you still have a little bit of a warm up and a cool down at the end. Ooh. Go ahead and float your left hand up, following your hand around with your head and your eyes. Oh, nice deep breath. Breathe it on out. Go ahead and gently roll your shoulders forward. Roll your shoulders up, back, and around. Three nice chi gathering breaths, breathing in, breathing out. So if you want to really think energy-wise, you're going to think breathing in the good, breathing out any energy that's not serving your purposes. One more. Little ball of energy, and we're going to work with a chi ball. If you don't have one, Mike and Terrelyn, that's okay. Because the good news is you get to visualize your ball being anything you want it to be. Chinese medicine traditionally has 5 elements: water, air, earth, wood, and metal. So your ball can be anything you want. It can be warm, it can be cold, it can be any color. It can make noises, it can smell good if you want it to, all kinds of good stuff. Come on back to center, we'll separate heaven and earth, push, push, push. Visualize your spine elongating, maybe if you want to work on your balance, coming up on your toes. Again, soft joints, never locking out our elbows. Okay, last one. We're going to come down, we're going to loosen up our hips. So again, a little bit of a balance challenge. If you need to hold on to a wall, that's just great. But we're going to float our hands forward. As we float our hands back, we're going to tap forward. Hands come forward, foot comes back. If your balance is bad, you can stop in the middle. And anything that just doesn't feel appropriate for your body, you can either visualize your body being able to do it, or you can just move on to another posture that we did that you like better than what we're doing. One more to the back, stop in the middle, switch feet. One more to the back. Stop in the middle. This time we're going to go side to side. We're going to float our hands up, push against that invisible wall. Come on back. Ooh. Okay, last one, everyone. So here's that punching I promised you. Like, so we're talking about softness. So as we punch forward, we're just going to be soft. We're going to keep our wrist soft, our fist soft. Just stepping forward. If you really wanted to work on your balance, you could always kick up. But I think today we'll just stick around tapping forward. Got that gentle string holding your head erect, keeping your torso long. We're going to take a step forward. We're going to shift our weight, come into it. So basically what we're doing is if we're just getting up and we've been kind of sitting around drinking coffee or tea or whatever, we're checking in to see how our foot feels, our foot, our ankle, our knee, and our hips. Because of course, pain can negatively affect our ability to balance and move through the motions. So we just want to see if anything hurts so that we have that in our brain as we move through our practice. Okay, last one, everybody. Come on back. Hands on your lower dantian. Basically, your center of gravity is where you store your chi for the day. So we're gonna put our hands on our energy for the day. We're gonna loosen up our ankles, heel, toe. Other foot. And then we're going to go back to the first foot and we're going to go outside of heel, inside of big toe. Normal gait pattern is we heel strike, we toe off. So outside of heel, inside of toe. Other foot, outside of heel, inside of big toe. So fairly quickly, we can run through in about 10 minutes, a whole gentle warm up for the whole body. So good stuff. We're gonna come on down, we're gonna do a little bit of qigong for our neck and shoulders just because we got the wind going outside and keep our necks and back nice and strong. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do wise owl. Wise owl, roll your shoulders back, point your thumbs back, looks out over your shoulder. Wise owl looks back. Here's 5 fatigues and 7 illnesses. So physically what we're doing is we're keeping range of motion in our neck and we're squeezing our shoulder blades down and back together, making sure that our back is nice and strong. Okay, last one. We're going to soften in our knees. We're going to come down. We're going to scoop up the good chi. We're going to fling it out in the universe. We will do a tendon strengthening exercise. We're going to breathe out as we push. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to start here, breathing in as we come up. So breathing out, whole sequence all over again. Once more, all the way through. Great. We'll do tiger comes out of the cage. So we're gonna make paws out of our hands. We're gonna come on up. Nice deep breath. Get ready. Two more, everybody. And again, you can work your balance by going back, going forward a little bit. Okay, last one. We'll finish up with wild goose spreads wings. So again, we're going to breathe up, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. On back to center. Go ahead and settle your chi once. We'll step out to the other corner. Last one. Go ahead and settle your chi. So again, Mike and Carolyn, if you have a ball or an orange or a lemon, any of that kind of stuff, you can use it as a chi ball. If you don't, like I said, the good news is you get to visualize, oh, we got something new here. Yay. Hey, Karen. Go ahead and mute yourself for me, Karen. And we're just starting. We're just starting chi ball perfect. Like I just said, if you have an orange or a lemon, great. If you don't have any of those things, you get to visualize your chi ball. And I would invite you to choose between the 5 Oriental elements: air, earth, wood, metal, or I forgot one. I left one out. Did I say metal? I think I did. It can be hard or soft, or it can be warm or cool, whatever your ball wants to look like if you don't have a physical representation. I'm going to go ahead and mute you, Karen, just in case. I know I got a little puppy here, and I'm on every class. I'm always like, hoping she doesn't decide to start barking. With that being said, the first thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and settle our chi. Breathing in, breathing out. And I'm wondering if there's a Karen King I know. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. We just did all that nice qigong to strengthen our back. So now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to squeeze into the ball. We're going to round forward. We're going to pull our shoulder blades away from each other. And we're just going to laterally flex. So we're going to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more each side. Last one. We'll do the physical opposite. We'll do chest to the sky. So come on up. Again, if your balance is pretty good, you want to work on your balance. As you come up, you're going to come up on your tiptoes. As you come back, you're going to come toes up, back on your heels. If you're not there, that's okay. We talk about frequently perfection being the opposite of completion. The other way to think about that is you're having the distance to perfection. Every day you get up and you do your best, you get a little bit better, but it's okay not to be perfect. Perfect's really overrated. One. We'll do Buddha holds up the heavens. It's good for your temperature and your temperament. We're gonna scoop on up. We're gonna push up here. I'm gonna lose my ball. We're gonna come up again. If you want to come up on your tippy toes, you can. If your balance is fine with you being flat-footed, we'll stay there. Maybe come down a bit into your legs. Come on up. Scoop with the other hand. Come on down. Go ahead. Settle your chi. So we're gonna float our arms up like ribbons. So again, you got that gentle stream pulling the back of your hands up. You're sinking down through the chi, and you can visualize your chi being anything you like, even warm chocolate pudding. It's also my favorite. Floating your hands up, coming down back. If you can't pass your hands behind your back, of course, doing the best you can, it's okay to be in the front. Again, working with your breath. If you're a little bit behind me, great. That means you're taking deeper breaths. Okay, we're going to rise up. We're going to open up. And again, think about what would make this feel better. If you need to drop your hands down a little bit, I know that's a little bit better for my shoulders than straight across. You know, this is a little tight. This feels better. Working with your body, doing what feels appropriate for you. Do one of our big overhead movements, dancing with the rainbow. The joy is the ball doesn't have to be up, it can be down. Last one. We're going to come back. We're going to do a variation of scooping the chi. We're going to scoop the chi. We're going to fling it out. Coming on down. Coming on up. Switching hands. We're going to come down. We're going to do a little hula with our hips. We're going to come forward. Our focus is going to be the hip with the ball. So push, push, push. Nice flat back, soft in our knees, head gently erect. Just loosening up our back. And then after 4 or 5 of those, we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch to the other side, and then the focus begins this hip. Last one, we're going to Roll our arms. We're going to look back at the ball. We're going to bring it forward. And again, if you have a ball, or even if you're visualizing a ball, by doing this, we have our primary acupuncture point for our hand is in our upper extremities in the middle of our palm. We are massaging one set of meridians with the primary acupuncture point at the other arm. It's really good for lymphadenitis, any type of peripheral neuropathy. So depending on what's going on with you, this may be really good energy for you. And breathing in, breathing out. Last one. We'll do a classic Tai Chi move, waving hands like clouds. So it's going to be, ball's going to circle. We'll start with just one hand. So again, we talked about your center of your chi for the day being your lower dantian. We're going to scoop the good chi out of our lower dantian. We're going to bathe our heart center. We're going to come across. We're going to stop any negativity. We're going to come down. We're going to scoop up the good, bring it up, bathe our heart center. Stop any negative that we don't like in our life, coming on up. But then the fun part is we're going to switch, we're going to do the other hand. It's going to go the other way. And then we're going to put them both together. If we're ready, here we go, both hands. Yep, this is Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off. Watch that ball come across. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. When you're ready, we're going to roll the boat. So circles again, honoring your body as big as you like, as small as you like. 3 one way, we're going to switch hands, we're going to do 3 the other. We're going to circle the ball with our hips. We're going to roll around 4 or 5 times one way, 4 or 5 times the other. Tai Chi historically should be done as long as you are comfortable walking. So if at any point you feel like you need to sit down, please do. Please take care of yourself. I absolutely think that's the best thing. So after 4 or 5 one way, we're going to 4 or 5 the other. Coming to the section that always gets me tossed because I always mess it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to step out, we're going to present the ball. Again, breathing in, breathing out. Again, if you don't want to move your feet, you don't have to, you can just look. We'll move in to carry the moon. Look to the moon. The moon gently raises your hand up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now we'll do our counterpoint to the other one. We're going to push to the opposite side. And you can bend into your knees and lift that heel. You get a little bit bigger motion. But if you just want to stay flat-footed and just be soft, that's good too. Come into one of our big movements. The big movement is going to be scoop the sea, look to the sky. So you can be right here, both hands, or you can be scoop the sea, look to the sky. Wherever you're at, we're going to do 3 of these. And now we're going to try to do 3 the other way. And again, right here is great. If you want to go big, we're down here. That was so much fun that we're going to take a little break. We're going to push the waves. We're going to step out to the corner. We're going to push. We're going to roll back. So after about 5 of those, we're going to come on up and spread your wings. Again, this can be small. It can be right here, feet never move, or you can work on your balance a little bit, your choice. One more. On back to center. Center your chi. We're going to do the same 2 on the other side. Step out, we're going to push the waves. This is also called push the mountain. Push the mountain is a symbol for pushing through adversity, making your way to the other side of an obstacle. Up into spreading your wings. Come on back to center. Go ahead and settle your chi. So we'll go back to waving hands like clouds, which was the wax on, wax off. But we're going to add a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our weight to the left. We're going to come step out, come across, shift our weight, come across. This is part of more traditional Tai Chi. Is the movement and the hand and the foot movement together. We're gonna do 3 sets. We're gonna go ahead and settle our chi. We're gonna hands away to the left, step out right. Settle your chi. We're gonna do something called harmonizing yin and yang hands. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna set down. Again, any words we have, we're gonna move away from them. We're gonna rise up and we're gonna shut the gate. And again, if you're stepping out with me, what's gonna happen is you're going to never twist the way legs. So we're gonna set down, move away from, rise up. While our weight's on our left leg, we're gonna toe out right. Step. We're going to do a couple sets of these. Set down, sliding across. Coming on up. Again, we're hula hooping with our hips, getting some nice range of motion in our low back. The top shoulder is staying down. I mean, it may not feel like it, but as we come across, we're coming over, we're rising up, shoulders down, elbows sinking. We're here, my shoulder blade is way down my back on that right arm. Yep, doing the same one all over again. Start talking and I lose my mind. At least I figured that one out. We'll do it the other way. We'll start to the right this time. Go ahead and stop that here. Oh, nice deep breath. We can't have a class without me making one mistake. Go ahead, we'll do our punching again. We're just pushing the ball out. If you want to add a little bit with a heel lift, if you really want to work on your balance, you're going to tap out. Super balance is kick. But wherever you're at today. A bit of a torso turn. We're going to do another move where we step out to the corner. So we step out to 45. We're going to scoop, come up. Scoop, come up. And again, you can be as big or as low as you like. Just 3 of those. We're going to come back to center. We're going to settle our chi. Same thing, other side. Other hand, ball on the other hand. Back to center. So my class is normally 45 minutes. So I'm like, yeah, I'm right on 45-minute time. So we're going to add a little bit just because that way I'm not shorting you. So we're going to do Dance the Rainbow. Dance the Rainbow is this. And again, you don't have to move your feet. But if you choose, you can move your feet. There we go. This is one of the new moves for Monday. And if you really want to get fancy, you can kick ball change. I'm not advocating that one. I'm not sure how well I can do that without practice. So again, go ahead and settle your chi. The other one is going to be circle the sun. So the palm leads, you're watching that sun come across. The sun is rotating in the sky. And now we're going to circle the sun. Push the wind. Again, a torso turn. Coming on back, same thing, other hand. Circle the sun, leading with the palm. Push the wing torso turn. The other one is circle the moon. So we've done a this plane, now we're doing a this plane. So circle the moon is this guy. It was always leading with but more of an around than the sun is. And it's hard to keep that thumb pointed forward. I have a lot harder time with this one than the sun. We're going to switch. We're going to do the other side, leading with the thumb. Just going to butterfly your arms up. Now we're going to do marching and bouncing the ball. So again, cross lateral body movement, opposite hand and foot. My left hand comes up, my right heel comes up. And if you feel like your balance is good, you can come on up on your tippy toes. Last one. On that foot, settle your cheek. And boy, my little internal clock is right on time, but I am short for all of you. So let's do some fun. So my other class that I teach two other classes. I teach a stretch class, a soul release stretch class, and a stretch and balance class. So we'll do a little bit more balance. It's not Tai Chi, it's just good old balance. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our hands up, we're gonna cross our arms over. Oh, I lost my hands. And we're gonna come to the side. We're just gonna open up our side body. Again, if your balance is really good, you can cross your feet and come on over. This is just straight balance, stretching out your side body. Come on back, switching to the other side. Same thing, cross your hands the other way. Coming up on your side. Come on down, interlace your fingers. Push your palms forward. Good stuff right there. That's all you want to do. That's great. Hang out here. Again, we're going to come up. We're going to torso turn. We're going to do a little spinal twist. Back to center. Same thing. Pushing out the palms, stretching out your palms. Come on up. Turn to the other side. Spinal twist. Come on back. Again, if you're up for a little bit of balance, I'm going to step back into here because I think I'll get my leg better. So we're going to split stance. I'm going to put 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Again, if you're not into balance, that's okay. I'm going to end up a little bit early so you all can have time to talk with your classmates. But what we're going to do is we're going to hands come up. We come up. Hands come up to 45. Come on up. Hands go to the other 45. Hands go to 90. A little bit hard. Hands go to 90 the other way. And then we do rotation. So hands come up. That one's pretty easy. Come on down. Hands go to 45. If you're seated, this is even harder. But I welcome you to do it seated. We also do this kneeling, and that's can be really interesting. And then 90 degrees. Of course, I'm in my laundry area, so I mean I have a hard time doing 90, so I'm just gonna turn, then elbow. Come on down. Same thing other side. You're gonna find a little bit of difference from side to side. It's gonna be straight. You're gonna think, I thought it was pretty even. So hands on your hips, straight up to noon. Come on down. 45. Again, I'm gonna bend my elbows. 45. Down 90. All over. 90. Do the rotation or the laterals. So that's some of the stuff we do in my, especially Tuesday at 8:30 class. We'll do some cool downs. The first cool down we'll do is we're going to tighten everything up. And then we're going to shake it out like a wet dog. Tighten everything up. Shake it out like a wet dog. One more time. We're going to loosen up our hands and wrists a little bit more. We're just going to, like we're screwing and unscrewing a light bulb. Interlace our fingers, little ball of energy, roll it around. Go ahead and clap again, get the acupuncture points in the palms of your hand, innervated, energized. Switch to the other way. Cross your fingers the other way. Try to roll the ball the other way, the weird way. Clap, clap, clap again. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of meridian work for our upper extremity. In your choice, you can rub, you can pat. Wherever you're at, but we just engage the acupuncture points in our palm. So we're going to come down the thumb side. We're going to come up the pinky side. We're going to scroll to the back of the shoulder. We're going to come down. And again, if you want to just gentle massage or tap tap, your choice. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, everyone. Innervate, get your palms down again. Same thing other side. Then go and fling your hands again. When we're talking energy, flick off any energy that's not working for you. And then we're going to take our first two fingers, we're going to come at the base of our skull. We're going to push slightly up, and then we're going to come out. So push up a little bit, come on out. A little bit of a neck massage, loosening up your the muscles between the top of your neck and your head. Move over to our ears. We're going to grab our lobe. We're going to pull down and out, down and then out a little bit. Whatever that feels good. We're going to massage all the way up and around the top of the shell. Coming on back down. Maybe taking a second or two at a spot that maybe has a sore spot. Release that acupuncture point. Again, wiggle your ears around, grab all the lobes. Maybe swallow a couple times. That helps clear your eustachian tubes. And again, with the wind going, that's really good self-care. Do that. Loosen up and then take your left hand, put it on your right shoulder, give yourself a little massage. You don't want to do same shoulder, same hand because then you're using the muscles you're trying to relax. So again, you're going to massage that maybe up into your neck if you like, down into your shoulder, and then you're going to take that energy that is tight and not comfortable and release it, fling it away. Same thing other side. Oh. And we're going to take a couple of nice deep breaths, breathing in. one more time. Go ahead and ground your energy. Well, like I said, I figured I'd quit about 10 minutes early, give you all time to talk. There's only 2 of you here. Well, 3 of you, at least 3, two different sets. So I'm going to ask you to all unmute and say hey. So, okay, go ahead and unmute yourself, everybody. Hey, Karen King. Are you the Karen King I know? Get my head in there. So, what other classes have you all had?
We did some couple with Cindy and a couple with Colby.
Nice. So you did a little bit of yoga, a little bit of qigong.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we're also, I don't know, emeritus
Oh,
alumni. Yeah.
Nice.
But
So are Jack and Susan, and I don't know what was going on with their sound today. I kind of suspect that they inadvertently had their volume down, so I'm going to give them a call after this and see what happened, because they're usually pretty good. So I found that strange that they could never hear.
yeah, and we've seen them before. We
Yeah.
I mean, we visually have, we've never seen them, but
Yeah.
only virtually.
Yeah. So that's good. It's nice that they're opening it up. They always, I think, have it open to the alumni, and I think that's really nice and a good deal.
And once the pandemic started, that was a real
yeah.
lifesaver or a lifeline, and we like to support this organization because it really helped us. And I think what I'm liking, they introduced me when we first did it. There was only Colby, but it got me interested in yoga, which I found it to be
Good.
real helpful for me, and I'm continuing that someplace else sometimes. And then so I'm looking at these others going, well, let's see what, I'm trying to go with an open mind and see what else there is. And
Yeah, because normally at the club I do Tai Chi, but the video doesn't lend itself to classic Tai Chi. So that's luckily I had always wanted to do Chi Ball, so I found a program and started doing it. So like I said, I'm continually evolving it, and hopefully Monday I'll have a whole new lineup set up for something new and fun. But then because you have access to all the classes for the club too, right? While you're in
video,
cancer.
you mean the video ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have all kind. I have more access than I have time to do.
Me too. I always want to hit Cindy's noon class on Thursdays, and I rarely make it.
Yeah, I have another commitment on most Thursdays. So I think I've decided to make my Chi Ball this little. It's from the Mandalorian, from the little character in the Mandalorian. It's,
okay. Yeah.
It's a stick shift knob is what it's supposed to be.
Oh,
but anyway, yeah. I bought the toy because it's a pandemic and I had to buy a toy.
I totally get that. It's like you got to keep yourself happy and sane in the middle of all this craziness. But what I would say, if you like yoga, check out Summer's class on Fridays at 7:30. It's a really nice, gentle, luscious class.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. He's super good. And then, one day I will tell you though, Mike, I dropped my ball. Like I said, if I don't make one mistake during class, I feel like I haven't been pushing myself, but I dropped the ball. And so I had an orange sitting there. So I picked up the orange, and it was shocking to me how much heavier the orange was than the ball. So if you feel like your stick shift knob is a little bit heavy, like you said, someday try it with something lighter, and you might really be impressed.
No, that's a little plastic thing.
Okay.
It is in the, maybe an ounce or two.
Okay. Yeah. It was just different because, the orange is actually, one at a time is not substantial, but after you lift it up 20 or so times, you start really, I can feel that orange weight.
Yeah. I'm sure of that. So anyway, I like the Friday. I've been finding that's being useful to me.
Good.
And Terrelyn, I think she can speak for herself, but
yeah, no, and I enjoyed today. This was something new, and
Good.
that was that was very interesting because I had to be thinking the whole time.
It's good because it really does work your balance. And traditionally, you kind of have to memorize the sequence. Everybody hates it, so I don't make them do that. So only I have to memorize it. But it's, you know, and one of the teachers talks about Western medicine. Western society is very yang. It's better, faster, harder, stronger. You know, and Tai Chi is very much, how can I be softer? How can I be gentler? How can I feel more open? So it's exactly the opposite. And it takes a while to really get it. And like I said, when I talk, I know I go faster. So I have to stop. I have to talk to you all, and then I have to stop and start breathing. And then it really slows down like it should. So yeah, absolutely. And like I said, hopefully next week, I'll have a bunch of new and interesting things for us to do, more things to play with.
Okay.
And
Well-
it keeps me going. It keeps me engaged and interested, and you know, keeping the process fresh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So we'll see you next week then.
Look forward to it. Thank you very much, Karen. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna sign off here, and I'm gonna go call Jack and Susan and see what happened.
Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.